What's up, guys? Welcome to this video. In today's video, we will go over how to do inbox management, and a lot of people finding it hard to know what to say to their prospects when they're responding to them, how to book them on a call, how to respond if they respond negatively, and how to just keep the conversation flowing and provide as much value as possible to get the prospects on a call, which is the end goal of doing cold email. So we will go over that in today's video. And first of all, we have some things that we need to keep in mind when we're doing inbox management. And when it comes to inbox management, it's important that you don't overcomplicate your replies. And it's really important that you don't overcomplicate your replies. I can't say that enough. And it's super easy to think that you have to do something incredible to get someone on a call, which is definitely not the case. You don't want to overcomplicate it, as I said now 3 times. So please don't do it. And it's rather easy when you're acting human. So remember that every prospect that you're reaching out to is another human being as yourself. So try just to remember, okay, what would I wanted to do and read as a response to my email? So try to keep that in mind to see, okay, would I like to have like a big novel sent out to my email? Would I read that? Probably not. Would I like them to use a lot of words that I don't understand? Probably not as well. So a lot of people try to write this complicated reply when they put focus on so many advanced words and technical phrases to try to impress the prospects. And what you end up doing is really not impressing them. You're just confusing them because they really don't understand what you're saying. And keep in mind that they don't know the terms and phrases that you have in your industry and in your service, as well as you will know because you've done your market research. But if they send you a cold email, you don't know anything about what they're offering. You don't want them to say any specific words. Let's say you're doing advertising on Facebook. What is the CPM and all that stuff? You don't know that. What is ROAS? Nobody knows that unless you're into Facebook ads or running that yourself. So that's why I keep all of those phrases out of your emails. And thing is just that nobody understands what you're saying. And if they don't understand what you're saying, it's kind of hard to get sold on the idea of a call. And it seems more sketchy in a way. I'll just move myself up here. It seems more sketchy in a way. And if you're confusing your prospects, you're just harming yourself and what you could have done with the prospect. So please don't do that. And yeah, for me, it's easier to keep it as simple as possible. I try to get my prospects as quickly on a call as possible. And what I mean by that is when they respond to me, I try to keep it between 5 and 30 minutes, no more than that. It's not that they not will respond to me if I get back to them in like hours, but be as quickly as possible because when the prospect is getting back to you, it's fresh in their mind what they just read. And they say, okay, I just got this email from Simon. His service is really interesting, but I just need a little bit more information before booking a call. So then if I respond quickly to him, it's still fresh in his mind. So that's why we wanted to reply very quick. Because let's say you reply to him 2 days later, he probably don't even know your name. He don't know what it says in your email, and it's just not relevant anymore. Not that you can't do that, but just try to keep it as quickly as possible when you respond. And it's not that I'm rushing it, but I know the more information I provide, usually also more of a time taking bomb. So they have more time to think. And if they read your follow up, or not follow up, but the response that you get to their response 2 days later, they're probably okay. Is this service really for me? Do I really want? Do I need this? Do I have the money for it? All that stuff that they have time to think about when you don't respond quickly. So that's what we do and how we think about it when we respond back to our prospects doing inbox management. But you can also, of course, also hire VA, but you also that's what you train your VA to do. So here's our framework that we use internally in the agency and for our clients as well in terms of follow-ups. So when it comes to inbox management, there's like 4 different replies that you can get. There's interested, positive, not interested, and negative replies. So if we go over the interested replies, when we get an interested and positive reply, we mark the lead as positive both in the sending tool and the CRM. And in terms of CRM, we utilize ClickUp at the moment. We have used Monday before and Pipedrive, but both those cost money. So we like to use ClickUp. And if you're cost efficient on your agency at the moment, use ClickUp. It's free, easy to use. You can also use Trello. Use whatever that fits your way of working and what you like. And we really like Monday as well, but right now we're just using ClickUp. We might go back to Monday or Pipedrive. It really depends. But right now at the moment, ClickUp. And when we have marked the lead, sorry, as positive or interested in the sending tool, which is Instantly that we use, and in our CRM, we try to either book them on a call immediately, depends on the response. So if the response is positive, we book them on a call. So sometimes the prospect will get back to you with, hey, love what you're doing. Let's have a call. We can do next Monday at 11 a.m. Can you do that? Yes. Perfect. So when the prospect get back to you with that, then you know that you're doing something right with your emails. And if you respond with interest, so interested responses, they need more information and nurturing. So it's not that they are not interested in what you're offering. They just need some more information to really take that action step and book a call with you. So that's why you need to provide more information. Let's say you do a video CTA, they probably just need to see the video before doing the call with you, or something like that. If you have a lead magnet, they just want to see the lead magnet before booking a call. And when it comes to follow ups, we used to do 2 times a week. So every 2 to 5 days, we follow up with our prospects. And in the meantime, after the two follow ups, we will go actually into their LinkedIn profile. Because when you go into a person's LinkedIn, they get a notification. So they can see, oh, I have a conversation with Simon on email. I can see that he popped into my LinkedIn. Let me respond to him on email. That's at least what we're trying to get the prospects to think when we do that. And we follow up with them 6 times on email before we switch platforms. And so we do that after, the 2 times. We follow up with them 2 times. We go into the LinkedIn profile and then we follow up with them 4 times. After that, we try to send them a connection request on LinkedIn. And sometimes we do it with a note and without a note. If the request, they accept the request, then we keep the conversation there and say, hey, did you see my email? Something like that, just a quick bump. If they don't respond to that, then wait 2 days, respond back on LinkedIn, and then we go back to email. You can also switch it up and go on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just switch it up. Try to hit your prospects on another platform that works incredibly well, and it's just another angle to hit the prospects from. So if we go over to not interested and negative replies, which is probably the more harsh thing to reply to, because when you think that when the prospect have responded not interested and negative, that you can't convert them into call, which is not the case. Of course, if they're completely negative, that's nearly impossible to do. But what we want to do is when they say not interested, you want to get to know why they're not interested. Is it the offer? How we're doing the offer? Is the approach? It's just because it's a generic message? Do we need some more personalization? Is there something else in the copy that we need to keep in mind doing that? Sorry, I just needed something to drink here. But yeah, it's just to get some more information out of the prospect that you can utilize in your campaigns as well. So if they say, "Oh, we're not interested," the offer is bad, or the offer is not good enough, or something else, or the approach is really bad, you don't say irrelevant in your emails, then you can use that information to make better emails and get better feedback. So it's just a completely loop that you just go around like this. So get market feedback, improve your emails, and then it just goes like this. So after you have sent out the email to get to know why, if they don't respond, of course, follow up with them and then send valuable information with your response. So if they're not interested, then try to send out a lead magnet, try to send out some more information about what you do. And of course, you don't want to like completely spam those people because they're really not interested in the first place. But you want to get the information of why. So that's why we keep following up with that as well. If they're saying stop emailing me, of course we don't get back to why don't you want us to email you, or what is not interested in what we're offering that you don't like, or something like that. So if it's a complete negative response, we just leave them alone. We don't do anything. We might email them 3 to 6 months down the line, but we don't want to try to follow up with negative responses. Only not interested. So after that, we keep the same follow up flow, follow up 2 times a week, and we do the same approach with LinkedIn and other platforms, and then we end after the 6th follow up. So we don't want to really say, try to, as I said, spam the prospects what they're not really interested in the first place. So it's a complete different story when it comes to positive and interested replies than to not interested replies. So it's just a rule of thumb that I have, that I stop after 6 follow-ups, because it can also be too much for the prospects, and you're really just trying to, of course, get more information that can do better to your cold emailing, but just keep in mind that they're not interested in the first place. But I've converted people from not interested to interested because I just sent out more information, and I found out what they really didn't like about what I was doing in the first place. Send out some more valuable information, and they actually converted. So you can do that. It's not that it's impossible. And I forgot to mention that in the positive and interested replies, we don't stop following up until they give a complete F off or yes to hop on a call with us. And the reason for that is that many people are only replying after maybe 7, 9 follow-ups. They don't respond after 2 to 3. So please don't give up after 2, 3 follow-ups and think that, oh, this prospect is not interested, because if they have gotten back to you with they want to know more information, or they are a little bit interested in what you're offering, or they are really want to book a call, but sometimes you say, oh, can you do Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday next week? They don't respond to that. You want to keep following up because they want to get on a call with you, but probably just not right now. So just keep following up, and keep in mind, sorry, that the prospects that you're reaching out to is human business owners. They are pretty busy, as you probably yourself, and they don't look at their email every 24/7 and just sit and wait for you to get back to them. That's not the case. So some people will reply after 9 follow-up. So just keep that in mind when doing cold email. And this is actually just a step-by-step guide on how we do inbox management. We have a VA to do that today, but yeah, if you're starting out, do this yourself. Hire VA to do the same. Just show them this process and how to do it. And you can also actually set up subsequences if you're doing lead magnets in instantly, to say if they're responding positively, send out a lead magnet. You can do that, set up that automatically inside of your sending tool of choice. But I really hope that you found this video valuable. If you like what you're seeing on my channel, please give it a subscribe. And of course, give it a like or dislike if you like the video or didn't like the video. I appreciate both. And I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye.